Hi, BLKO2SI, MP3 Car Forums. Just doing a little proof of concept here on Greg's Ranger PC. Have a nice build going on here. First that I know of in this Ranger setup. We have an amp meter to see what we're drawing. A 13.5 volt power supply running everything. Guys using a DC to DC 200, make sure that you know it's backwards from a normal audio type head unit, because red is constant and yellow is ignition. And make sure that you hook this up to ignition and not accessory. Gotta make sure this stays hot during crank, otherwise that DC to DC 200 might do some weird stuff. But anyways, we'll simulate ignition turning on by clipping it here onto the test lead. That will complete the circuit for ignition. And as you can see, this is current draw in amperes. Entire system basically stays under 2 during the whole boot cycle, which is good. Low power, efficient, pretty impressive. I just installed Windows 7 on here for now. It's a proof of concept just to test the hardware, make sure everything's working, which it appears to be. So yeah, basically boot's pretty quick, and running on the 64 gig solid state, it's very fast. You can see it idles about 1.5 amps, which is very good. So we have the full system up. So I'm going to simulate shutting the ignition down by removing yellow from power. So again, yellow is your ignition, and there's a little bit of a delay that's set by jumpers on the power supply, but as you can see, you can go pretty quick. Shuts it down. Now the system goes into what's known as a soft off, I believe for about 30 seconds. You can see the monitor still has power, but no signal and no motherboard, and you can see there's still about 0.2 of an amp, but this power supply should cut off completely in less than a minute, just to preserve battery. You should see the red light go off, and this should drop down to 0, and that'll ensure you're not killing the battery, and that's really what you want. So and these settings are configurable. I just have it set to a basic one, 10-second off, 60-second hard off. So the hard off should basically disconnect the circuit completely if everything's operating properly. And there you go. Took care of it. Got ignition off, and we have 0 draw on your car battery system. So that's a success.